Variety.
Transformation.
Uniqueness.
Acceptance.
Incomplete.
In the fall of 2013, Western Michigan University conducted a campus climate survey of approximately 5,600 participants. According to the survey, nearly 92% of participants viewed overall that diversity and inclusion on campus is appreciated and honored. The Lewis A. Walker Institute of Race and Ethnicity's definition of diversity includes terms such as race, ethnicity, national or regional origins, sex, gender identity, and sexual orientation. Some students define diversity in a different way. It's not just a variety of people, it's something more.
Diversity to me means embracing the different people that live in the world and, accepting them for who they are and what they are.
Diversity to me simply means variety and difference in a group.
Diversity means to me the expression of uniqueness and its importance in the world. I think it's really important that we recognize as many cultures around the world how important it is to be unique. That's what drives everything we do, and sometimes it's taken for granted, but with the way the world keeps going, I think it's going to be more accepting.
Our professors, such as Dr. Susan Freeman, break down diversity even more.
For a lot of students who come from Michigan, this is a more diverse environment than they've encountered in their hometowns, in the suburbs and cities that they live in. And I think for faculty, for sure, a lot of the faculty on campus come from many other places. So a lot of us come from places that are more cosmopolitan or more racially diverse or more integrated. I would say, actually, I think the visibility of LGBT students on campus and LGBT community on campus is something that also strikes many students as novel and different from what they're used to in their hometown.
Cheryl Roland, Executive Director of University Public Relations, and Timothy Reddy, Director of the Lewis A. Walker Institute of Race and Ethnicity, define diversity as,
lots of people from small towns, a few people from big towns. It can mean people from all over the world. It's people who think differently on topics than I do, politically differently, people who have different learning styles. There's just an enormous number of qualities that can factor into diversity.
Diversity is a fact, and I think that when a lot of people use the term diversity, they mean creating a welcoming environment for people from diverse backgrounds. And to me, that is a very important goal, but it's not diversity itself. It's really building a community that is respectful of diversity.
With everyone's input in mind, Western is hoping to add more campus events to make the university more diverse.
We're very confident that we're doing a very good job in promoting diversity and multiculturalism on campus. But we're a big institution, and if you take our student body and our faculty and staff, folks all together, we're talking about some 30,000 people. So in an environment with that many people, there's always some pockets of some problematic areas. There's some people who don't feel included. There's people who don't feel respected. You don't see that when you just take one of those broad swaths and you say, how do you feel about diversity at WMU? And most people say great.
But even with the university hoping to add more events, it's not enough exposure. It's always the same students attending the event. Students want to get the word out.
I think that students, as best I can tell from everything from the surveys and from students I know, I think students want to be respected. They want to learn. I think that there is an awful lot of learning from each other that can and should go on, and I think that there is probably more we can do as a university to promote, how we can learn.
I think that with our international program, they're doing a really good job at it, bringing people from different places. If anything, I would just say that they should hold more events in which the people from different places or ethnicities or religions or whatever it might be can come together and share ideas.
try to de-escalate any accidental segregation that happens. A lot of times people, like in international students, when they get here, they kind of stick with their own group, and they're maybe a little afraid to branch out because they don't think that they can. I think it's really important that maybe we try to at least let them know that they can branch out and that there will be people who accept them for who they are and things like that.